Welcome to our discussion on this surprising phenomenon in clownfish. Yes, these are the fish made famous by Finding Nemo.
Yeah, it's really something else. The scientists discovered that these clownfish are actually shrinking.
Right, it's like as the water warms due to rising ocean temperatures, these fish are reducing in size, which is totally unexpected.
So, are we talking about them getting smaller on purpose? How does that even work?
Basically, the study measured 134 clownfish off the Papua New Guinea coast in Kimby Bay during a heat wave that began in early 2023. They found that 100 of them shrank over just a few months, and that shrinking increased their survival rate by like 78%.
Wow, 78% sounds significant. So it's almost like a natural defense mechanism against heat stress, right?
Exactly. The idea is that by shrinking, the clownfish can more easily find food and use oxygen, which becomes scarce in warmer waters.
That almost seems like a clever adaptation, but do we know if this is sustainable long-term for the species?
Well, that's the million-dollar question.
Right.
The researchers worried that while it might help in the short term, overall it's a signal that severe environmental stress is affecting them. If other species face similar pressures, it could negatively impact entire marine ecosystems.
Yeah, and it also mentioned that similar trends are noted in other marine species, right?
Absolutely. The article pointed out that eggs, sardine migration changes, and even microscopic phytoplankton are all showing signs of stress from warming. It's a broader indicator that Earth's oceans, which store about 91% of the excess heat, are undergoing drastic changes.
Yes. That's pretty alarming. Do the scientists suggest any reasons why a smaller size could help these clownfish?
They believe that a smaller body size might reduce energy requirements and improve oxygen diffusion in hotter water, which is crucial during a heat wave. It's like, the fish are downsizing to conserve energy.
But wait, isn't there a risk that being smaller might also affect their reproductive capabilities or other social structures?
That's a great point. The researchers noted that these clownfish can actually shrink and regrow in order to maintain their unique social hierarchies. They kind of have this flexibility, which is pretty fascinating.
So it's not a one-way street. They can potentially bounce back if conditions improve?
Right, and that adaptability might be the key to their survival. However, this phenomenon is concerning because it underscores the broader effects of climate change on marine life.
And it's not just fish, is it? I recall something about iguanas showing similar behavior.
Yes, you're spot on. Certain iguanas have also been observed to shrink during heat waves, likely to conserve energy and reduce the strain of survival in high temperatures.
Exactly. I find it amazing that nature has these built-in coping mechanisms. But may I challenge, though, could there be other factors at play besides just temperature?
That's a valid critique. While the study focuses on ocean temperature as the primary factor, it's possible that additional factors like fishing pressures or habitat degradation might also contribute to size changes in fish. The researchers did hint that this might be a more widespread phenomenon linked to various environmental stresses.
So, in essence, this discovery might signal a combined effect of multiple stressors on marine life?
Exactly. And that's what makes it so important to monitor these trends. These findings are a stark reminder of how even subtle changes in the environment can force species, like our beloved clownfish, to adapt in unexpected ways.
It really puts into perspective the extent of our impact on the planet. The fact that over 90% of excess heat is absorbed into oceans, wow.
Yep, it's like our oceans are huge heat sinks overloaded with energy from our reliance on fossil fuels. That extra heat affects everything, from coral bleaching to this dramatic shrinkage in fish species.
Exactly. And it's practically a domino effect, right? As the fish shrink, their role in the ecosystem might change, leading to further unanticipated consequences.
Absolutely. It's a ripple effect. A change in one link of the chain can disturb the whole marine food web. This, in turn, may also impact human activities, like fishing and tourism.
Speaking of impact, did the article mention anything about what we can do to mitigate these changes?
Yes, it did. It suggested that we can help by reducing pollution, like, for example, unplugging unused devices to lower overall energy consumption. In addition, local actions, such as revitalizing lakes and rivers and planting native species to prevent stormwater runoff, are also part of the solution.
It's encouraging to hear that there are practical steps we can take. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed by how massive these challenges are.
I get that, but remember, every little action counts. It's not just about large-scale policies, but also grassroots efforts. The article emphasized this small-scale involvement as a way to, shape a cooler future for our planet.
Yes, indeed. So while the clownfish shrinking is a sign of distress, it also serves as a wake-up call for us, right?
Exactly. It's a call to action. We see nature adapting in unexpected ways, but that doesn't mean the damage isn't severe. It's like a natural alarm bell ringing, urging us to reconsider our impact on the environment.
And with more studies like this, we can better understand the full ripple effects on ecosystems, which in turn can influence better policies and conservation strategies.
Right on. It's fascinating how these small changes in clownfish behavior can illuminate the massive and complex challenges our oceans face.
It really shows the interconnectedness, how climate change affects not just temperature, but the very biology of organisms.
Exactly, and it's a reminder that our actions have consequences from the micro to the global scale. When one part of the system changes, everything else is impacted.
Yes. Let's hope studies like these ignite further research and motivate efforts to reduce our carbon footprint, right?
Absolutely. The more we know, the better we can respond. It's all about integrating scientific insights into everyday actions aimed at preserving our natural world.
An eye-opening discussion indeed. It really gives us a lot to think about regarding our role in protecting the environment.
Indeed, it's a wake-up call to innovate and adapt before these changes become irreversible. Thanks for the engaging talk.
Thanks for shedding light on this surprising yet critical topic.